Good evening, fathers. Father Rufus, Father Hensel will begin. Welcome to day 10. We'll begin with the reading. Today I have taken from Pope Leo XIV's message for the World Day of the Sick that is going to be celebrated tomorrow. Good. Father Hensel?
Yes, Father.
I think Father Rufus's last connection.
Okay.
Okay. Could you
Yeah.
please continue from here? Con il fratello bisognoso.
Ok. Con il fratello bisognoso, con quanti se ne prendono cura e, alla base, con Dio che ci dona il suo amore.
Okay, continue. Il dono
Il dono dell'incontro, la gioia di dare vicinanza e presenza. Viviamo immersi nella cultura della rapidità, dell'immediatezza, della fretta, ma anche dello scarto e della indifferenza che ci impedisce di avvicinarci e fermarci lungo il cammino per guardare i bisogni e le sofferenze
per guardare
che
i
ci
bisogni,
per guardare i bisogni e le sofferenze
bisogni
bisogni
mm,
e le sofferenze che ci circondano, la
circondano.
circondano. La parabola
Parabola,
racconta, parabola racconta che il samaritano, vedendo il ferito, non è passato oltre, ma ha avuto per lui un sguardo aperto e attento,
sguardo,
sguardo aperto e attento, lo sguardo di Gesù che lo ha portato
a
vicinanza,
una,
a una vicinanza umana e solidale.
good, good Father Hansel. Good. Welcome Father Sati, Father Praveen.
Padre,
Good.
buonasera padre.
Buonasera. Good. Sati, si può leggere questo testo? Il Samaritano?
Shall I
Il
continue?
samaritano,
Sì.
chi padre?
Yeah, you can read. Il Samaritano. Are you
Il
able to see?
samaritano si è fermato, gli ha donato vicinanza, l'ha curato con
Lo
le
ha
sue,
curato
lo ha curato con le sue stesse mani, ha pagato di pesca propria
tasca,
pasca propria Yesni è
occupato.
occupato di lui.
Mhm.
Soprattutto gli ha dato,
Gli ha
dato. Il proprio tempo Gesù non insegna chi è il prossimo, ma come diventare prossimo, cioè come diventare noi stessi vicini. A questo proposito possiamo affermare con
Sant'Agostino.
Sant'Agostino che
No,
il Signore,
Sant'Agostino.
Sant'Agostino,
No, not Santa. Sant'Agostino.
Sant'Agostino,
Good.
che il Signore non ha voluto insegnare chi fosse il prossimo di quell'uomo, right?
Yeah, quell'uomo.
Quell'uomo, ma
Mm,
a chi lui doveva farsi prossimo. Infatti, nessuno è prossimo di un altro finché non li si avvicina volontariamente, perico-
volontariamente,
volontariamente, perciò si è fatto prossimo colui che ha avuto misericordia.
good, good, Father Satit. Good. Next slide, Father Praveen, could you please read?
Sure, Father. Yeah.
Yes.
L'amore non è passivo,
Passivo,
va incontro all'altro. Essere prossimo non dipende dalla vicinanza fisica o sociale, ma
sociale,
sociale, ma dalla decisione di amare. Per questo il cristiano si fa prossimo di chi soffre, seguendo l'esempio di Cristo, il vero samaritano divino che si è avvicinato
all'umanità,
all'umanità
mm,
all'umanità ferita. Non si tratta di semplici gesti di filantropia, ma di segni nei quali
si può
si può per- percepire
mhm,
che la partecipazione personale alle sofferenze dell'altro implica il donare stessi. Significa andare oltre il soddisfacimento dei bisogni per
bisogni,
arrivare
bisogni,
bis- bisogni
bisogni,
per bisogni bisogni
not sound shouldn't come, bisogni,
bisogni
bisogni,
bisogni ok, yeah.
ah, yes,
Bisogni per arrivare
bisogni,
a far ok bisogni yeah. Per
ok, continue, per
arrivare
arrivare,
a far sì che la nostra persona sia parte del dono. Questa carità si nutre necessariamente dell'incontro con Cristo, che per amore si è donato per noi. San Francesco io lo spegni
lo spiegava,
lo, lo spiegava molto bene quando, parlando del suo incontro con i leprosi, diceva, il Signore stesso mi condusse tra loro, perché attraverso di loro aveva scoperto la dolce gioia di amare.
good, thank you,
Thank you,
Father
Father.
Praveen, good. Anastasia also joined. Anastasia, could you please
Good
read for us
afternoon.
this slide? Good afternoon.
Yes,
Yes.
tutti abbiamo ascoltato e letto questo commovente testo di San Luca. A un dottore della legge che gli chiede chi sia il prossimo da amare. Gesù risponde raccontando una storia. Un uomo che viaggiava da Gerusalemme a Gerico fu aggredito dai ladri e lasciato mezzo morto.
Lasciato,
Lasciato lasciato mezzo morto, un sacerdote e un levita passarono oltre, ma un samaritano ebbe compassione di lui. Gli, fas- gli fasciò,
Fascio. Mhm.
fasciò le ferite, lo portò in una locanda e pagò perché fosse curato. Ho voluto proporre la riflessione su questo passo biblico con la chiave ermeneutica dell'enciclica Fratelli Tutti del mio amato predecessore Papa Francesco, dove la compassione e la
Compassione.
compassione e la misericordia verso il bisognoso non si riducono a un mero sforzo individuale, ma si realizzano nella relazione con il fratello bisognoso, con quanti se ne prendono cura e alla base, con Dio che ci dona il suo amore.
Good. Very good. Thank you, Anastasia. Good. Good. Welcome, fathers and Anastasia, once again. So thank you for reading this text. So this, instead of a biblical text that we have been using, today I thought we would take a contemporary text, a magisterial text from Pope Leo XIV, that is for the World Day of the Sick, that is we are going to celebrate tomorrow. And this, in fact, he writes in the context of Fratelli Tutti and Dilexite, and he takes the parable of the Good Samaritan and he interprets in order to have an understanding which will make us more close, which will make us more compassionate to the people who are suffering. Good, very good. So building on this, we will just translate this particular slide, what is here. So maybe I allot 2 lines each. Maybe Anastasia could begin with the first 2 lines. Then Father Satit, Jesu risponde. From here you can start. Then Father Hensel, Ma un Samaritano. From here. Then Father Rufus, con la chiave. From here. Then last one, Father Praveen, Masi Realizano. Okay. So two lines each. You just read the lines that are allotted. Then we will try translating together. And we will also revise the grammar that we have seen, and we will learn some new words and expressions. Good. Very good. So to begin with, Anastasia, tutti abbiamo.
Tutti abbiamo ascoltato. All of us. We have to explain, right, Father? Sorry.
Pardon? Come again, Anastasia?
We have to translate it, right?
Yes, you have to translate, yes.
Yes. We have heard and read.
Very good.
That
All have heard and read. Tutti abbiamo. We all have heard. We all have
heard and read that San Luca. What is commovente?
Commovente is commonly known or commonly seen. Commovente.
Commonly text.
Testo,
Of,
text.
Text of Saint Luke. A doctor of the word.
Law. Doctor of the law.
Law. Of the law. That asked.
Li chiede. What is this li, Anastasia?
That he asked. No.
Li.
Li is article.
Article means if it is followed by a noun, there is no noun here.
Oh yeah.
Li.
It
Indirect object pronoun. Asked
Okay,
him.
indirect object.
Indirect object
Okay,
pronoun.
asked him. Asked him.
Mhm.
Is here in proceeding of bias
Mhm.
that may the
Yeah, CI is may. Okay.
may
Who may
that
be
may
his,
the
who may be
who may be the first to love.
who may be the neighbor, prossimo.
Next neighbor.
Yeah.
Next.
Okay. Who may be the
Next
next
to love.
Mhm.
Jesus responded,
Mhm.
raccontando, remembering a story.
Okay. Raccontando. How do you call grammatically, Anastasia?
Raccontare.
Okay, that is the verb. But what type
That
of
is
verb we have here?
gerund.
Very good, gerund. Raccontando. So when a
Raccontando
noun form, when a verb form ends with NDO, then that is a gerund form. Good. Very good.
a story.
Una storia. Good. Very good. Thank you. Good. Next one. Un uomo.
Un uomo,
Yes,
a
I think.
man,
Mhm.
who viaggiava imperfetto.
Mhm.
A man
Very good.
was traveling
Mhm.
from Jerusalem to Jericho.
Okay.
Who means what, father?
Who is a historic past here in the passive voice. Who aggredito. Who was in a way insulted
Aggredito,
or
past participle.
yes.
Aggredire verb.
Dai ladri.
Dai ladri.
Ladri is thieves.
Oh,
Thieves
the thieves.
from the
Ye,
ladra
that
by
is
the
and.
ladris.
Lasciato. Lasciato means father?
Lasciare. Lasciare is to leave. Lasciato is left. Left off dead.
Past participle.
Mezzo morto. Very good.
Morto means dead enough, father. Morto.
Yes, morto is dead. Mezzo morto is half dead. Mezzo is half. So half dead.
Mm-hmm. Next, un sacerdote priest.
Okay.
Yes, and un yeah. Levite, Levite, father.
Levite. Very good. A priest and a Levite.
Passarono.
It's a historic past which we have not seen. Passare from our verb passare. Passarano. They went all three. They went more. In fact, literally it means they went more, but figuratively we can understand that they left without seeing him. Okay. Passarano.
Ma is but. That is a known one. Ma is but. Un yeah. Samaritano. Yeah, Samaritan. Ebbe, father. Ebbe, we have seen of already.
Ebbe is he had. Again, historic past. Had compassion on him.
The means from a far.
Pardon?
The means father.
Compassionate of him or compassion on him or for him.
Louis him, for him. Louis means him.
Yes. What is this Louis? What type of pronoun, Satit?
Direct father.
Direct.
Object.
But this is followed by a preposition. So when a pronoun is followed by a preposition, there is complement pronoun. Just it completes the meaning. Okay. The Louis. Okay, good. Very good. Next one. I think cancel.
Yes.
Yes. Li fascio.
Li fascio le ferite. Maybe he.
Li. How do you understand li? Cancel.
Maybe it's a direct indirect object pronoun.
Very good. Indirect object pronoun. Good. Li fascio. Fascio is washed. Again, historic past.
Okay.
Washed to him in his, like in a way, his ferite is wounds.
Ferite means wounds.
Washed the
Okay.
wounds. To him, he washed the wounds. Okay.
Okay. Lo portò in una locanda.
Mhm.
So
Porto
again,
is from portare, historic past again.
portare. Yeah. So portare to take. Yeah. So
He took.
took. He took.
Took
Lo
whom?
portò. He took him.
Very
Lo
good. So lo
direct
is direct object pronoun. He took
direct
him.
object. He took him
Mhm.
in una locanda.
Locanda is in. He took him
Okay,
to
a
an
place
inn.
in. Okay. So
Good.
in e pagò perché
Pago.
fosse curato. E
Pago is
pagò,
from pagare. Again,
pagare.
historic past.
So to pay.
He paid.
Yeah. He paid
Mm.
for perché for
Fosse we have not seen.
curato.
It's a subjunctive mood that he might be cured. That he might
Okay.
be. This is he might be.
Okay.
He might be cured.
Okay, curato. Yeah.
Good.
Ho
I
voluto.
think, yes, continue. Ho
voluto proporre. So
Voluto is from?
volere.
Very good. Volere, voluto. So I wished.
Again, it's past. I wished. Proporre.
Proporre, to propose.
Propose. Yeah. To propose la riflessione.
Can you guess the meaning? The reflection. Very good.
Riflection su questo passo biblico. Passo questo on this
Very
biblical passage.
Very good. Biblical passage or biblical text or biblical event. We can interpret that. Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Good. Father Rufus, could you continue? Con la
chiave ermeneutica. Con with the
chiave is key.
With the key.
With the hermeneutical key. With the hermeneutical key.
With the hermeneutical key. Del enciclica Fratelli Tutti. And the encycle Fratelli Tutti.
Okay, good. So with the hermeneutical key of the encyclical Fratelli Tutti. Okay, good.
Del mio amate predecessore Papa Francesco. Amare, right?
Amato from amare, loud. Okay. Beloved.
The beloved. So he said, my beloved.
Yeah, correct, Father. Of my beloved.
Of my beloved predecessor, Pope Francis.
Good. Very good.
Dove la compassione
Dove is where?
Where the compassion.
Where the compassion
and
mercy.
Where the compassion and the mercy. La misericordia, right? Misericordia is mercy.
La misericordia is mercy.
Mercy. So where the compassion and the mercy.
Mercy.
Verso il bisognoso. Verso means
towards. Towards.
Okay.
Bisogno is need. Bisognoso is needy. The person in need. Towards the person in need or towards the needy.
Non si ridicono. Riducono.
Non si riducono. Which means it does not get reduced to.
Ridicono means reduce.
Reduce.
Right?
It will reduce.
Yes, Father.
Reduce. It is un mero sforza individuale.
Mhm.
Una
Mero is simple or very minimalist, simple.
or minimal. Okay.
Okay.
So should be reduced to minimal sforzo individuale.
Individual sforzo is effort, individual effort.
It shouldn't be reduced to individual efforts.
Okay.
But
Thank you, Father Rufus. I think Father Praveen can conclude. Good. Thank you, Father Rufus.
thank you.
Yeah,
Father
thank you,
Praveen,
ma'am.
yes.
Yeah. Ma si realizzano nella relazione.
Mhm.
Because this sentence I understood, ma means but, si
Okay.
is if, and realizzano, the verb comes from realizzare. And since it is
Realizzare. Realizzare.
realizzare, and since it is anno, that means it is past tense and third
To
person plural.
realize. So this is to
Yeah,
realize.
to realize. So, but and then nella in the correct in the
Yeah, in
nella
the.
and relazione is of course noun relation, no?
Okay, very good.
So yeah, but if they realized in the relationship, is it
Very
okay?
good. So, but is
Yeah,
realized
yeah.
in the relationship. Okay.
Okay. So that C does not become if, but if
No, today actually it is
passive.
passive voice that which we'll see shortly. Si
Okay.
realizzano.
Okay.
Okay.
So I mean, thank you for Then this also I understood. Con il fratello bisognoso. So con of course with the brother, and that is needy. So the
Okay.
needy brother
With a
with
needy
the needy
brother.
brother. Yeah. Con quanti se ne prendono cura e. This I didn't understand much because con I understood with
Okay.
yeah.
So con
I
is
understood.
with the quanti. So
Yeah.
here quanti is again
With those
impersonal with all
correct.
or with those. Se
With
ne
those
prendono. So here quanti prendono cura, taking care. Se ne. So this
okay.
expression also we got it. Se ne is of the needy. So here those
Correct.
who take care of the needy. Continue.
Okay.
Alla base.
Okay. Alabaza, okay. Yeah. Alabaza is of course at the base. Allah is at the
Basically.
yeah, at the base, yeah, basically. Con Dio che ci dona il suo amore. Now that chi donna I didn't understand. Otherwise
With the God.
with
Okay.
God
Chi. What is
with
chi?
God there
Chi is there, but here, what is the meaning? Chi. Which type
here
of pronoun?
this is this I didn't get further, sorry.
When you say arrivederci, what do we mean? Arrivederci. When you meet somebody and you go from there, arrivederci, you say. So there, what is the meaning of chi?
Goodbye.
Arrivederci. Okay, goodbye. That is between whom? Chi.
Correct. Yeah.
So
Between
this
us.
is us, yes, first person plural. So
Correct.
that
Yeah.
with God
Yeah.
who loves
With
us
God
or who gives his love to
loves us.
us. Who gives
Okay.
his love to us.
Love to us.
Ci dona
This
il
what about
suo.
this dona? Dona
Dona,
means
from
dona.
donare. Donare is to
Okay.
give,
To give,
to
it's to
donate.
give. Correct. Yeah.
Dona
Thank you
il
so much for
suo amore. Good, very good.
correct.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Good.
Fathers and Anastasia, for doing this exercise. And we are now able to read the contemporary text as well. Okay, good. So thank you. I appreciate the way you have attempted. And now by reading this, you need not know every meaning. Okay, so that's how in the language learning we say from the context we can in fact make sense. Okay, so that way you need not worry about every word to be precise. More or less like you read a novel, even in English, when we read some novels, some words we are not able to understand. but still with the context, we get the meaning and we go to the next paragraph. This is how we can go in the language learning. Good, very good. So thank you for doing this exercise. This will help us to understand what we are going to do today. That is the passive voice. Good. So before we get into the passive voice, I will quickly run through our learning, then I'll pause for a while. If you have any doubt, you could ask. So to begin with, we began with indefinite article, partitive article, adverb particles, passato prossimo, then avere and essere, clarifying the difference, irregular verbs, passato imperfetto, and use of molto, tanto, troppo, tutto, tutti, imperative formal and informal. Then we understood 4 types of past tense, then trapassato prossimo. Then in our previous class, we said futuro semplice, simple future, and futuro anteriore, future perfect. In fact, simple future we had already seen in the basic level. Good. So today we'll have these 2 learnings. One is passive voice, the other one is a listening comprehension. Listening to, so far we have listened to the biblical text. So today we'll listen to recording on searching for a job. So we'll try to understand the native speaking. Good, very good. Before I proceed to passive voice, I pause here. If you have any doubt on any of our learning points, you could ask. Anything that you need to clarify?
Why did they use historic past for that? They could use simple words for that.
Okay,
why make
good.
it complicated?
Good, Sati. Thank you. So Italian has maybe it has inherited from Latin, I think. So Latin has the use of historic past, which means which happened only once. That's supposed to be the usage. But the historic past, in fact, in our understanding, we can say it's a distant past. So that could be the past perfect. In that sense, we can understand, but they don't have past perfect as they have past perfect, trapassato prossimo, but still past, they call it as historic past. Necessarily to say that the event that happened only once, but that can happen many times. And that's how Latin understands, and they have this usage. Okay. Good. Settled.
One more thing, Father, please. This is Praveen.
Please. Yes, Praveen.
Just regarding, last class, of course, I wasn't there. But then the same, like 4th point in this one, sometimes to express polite requests, no? So in that, the sentence is, mi dirà il suo nome. Okay? The translation is, will you tell me your name? Okay?
Correct, yes.
So just want to clarify, Father, that dira comes from dire, correct?
Correct,
Dire,
yes.
okay? So IRE, correct? IRE.
Correct,
Okay,
yeah,
ending
the
IRE. But then when it comes to second person singular, it's supposed to be I, isn't it? For simple future. So why not me, dirai? Just wanted to clarify this. Thank you so much.
Okay. So there it is formal second person, which means it becomes a lay.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So informal is dirai, but formal it becomes dira.
Okay.
Okay. So that's how will you. We translators will you. That you is supposed to be formal.
Okay. So respective way, is it like that?
Pardon?
But to give somebody respect, like in respective way, we say like this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
So the you has 2 forms, formal and informal. So informal is to, formal is lay. So the formal is conjugated like a third person singular.
Okay, okay. Yeah. And then one more doubt, Father. It is there, mi dira il suo nome. Il suo. Il suo is, Father, as it is when we translate the same, it comes like his
name.
It?
Okay. Yeah. But here again, respectfully, when you call somebody like a tuo, but when I say to Father Rufus, I will say suo, which means respectfully addressing somebody.
Okay, Father. Thank you so much. I got it.
Good. Nice. Okay, good. Very good.
For Yesu, I have doubt.
Yes, Father
Rufus, yeah. It's for what Hensel was telling about the 4th one. It's the second one, the future, simple future, to make predictions or assumptions. You give an example. You already given an example, say Sarah Stanka.
Sarah Stanka, okay.
But when you give it in English, it says he must be tired or he's probably tired.
Yes, correct, Father. Will you,
Sarah is
Sarah?
he will be tired, should be like
He
that.
will be or
Come
she
from
will
he
be.
must be tired and he's probably tired. Where it comes from you.
Sarah is from Yesere, the future form.
That,
Yes.
okay, he will. That he will be tired.
He will, yes, Father. He will or she
but
will.
it says he must be tired or he is probably tired. That's what it says.
Yes. Okay. So the understanding is that Sarah's Tanko. Suppose I call Satit and he does not respond to the call. So immediately I say Satit Saro, Sarah Stanko. Maybe or he must be tired. So in that meaning, Father. Like when we make an assumption of something, so we use the simple future form.
Oh, okay. So, but literally
So,
you cannot explain that way, right?
and no. Literally, it
Contextual
means
explanation, I would call it.
it's like from the context. Yes, Father.
Context. Okay.
Yes.
Thanks.
Good. Thank you. Good. Maybe it's almost halfway. So I'll take a break and we'll resume. Good. We'll take 5 minutes break, then we'll resume. Thank you. So today we are going to see passive voice first, then we'll get into the listening comprehension. Good. I'll explain to you with whiteboard, then I'll come back to the presentation. Good. So we are going to see voice, passive voice. So whenever I think of passive voice, my memory goes back to our minor seminary days. So it so happened in our minor seminary, which I was doing with our companions in Madurai, 2 years of language learning. So the previous day we had English Academy. That is like we have different program. There was one seminarian, Prabhagar. He left later. And he is a very good mimicry artist. So he was doing with many voices, even with the voices of the professor, and the people were very much impressed. So the next day was our language class, the grammar class with Father Amal Raj from Trichy Diocese. So he was teaching voice, active voice and passive voice. So he wrote a sentence that is Rajan ate an apple. Rajan ate an apple. So he said it, Rajan ate an apple. Then he called this Prabhakar and said, change the voice. And this fellow, a good mimicry artist, but very poor in studies, he didn't understand what is that voice. Then we were sitting where neighbors, we told her, change the voice, passive, passive. And still he didn't get the meaning of passive. Immediately, he thought this is supposed to be, maybe we can try with the female voice. Then we try Rajan yet. So like changed the voice. After we still remember this Prabhakaran good. So our change of voice is nothing to do with the voice that we use. But the voice, in fact, here it refers to the speaker's voice. Who is the speaker, who is spoken of. I think that's the word with this, we get this particular concept voice. So as we said earlier, in English, we have 2 voices, active and passive. In Greek, we have a third voice, which is middle voice, that is also present slightly in English, middle voice. For example, because suppose I say, I closed the door, that is active voice, we can say. The door was closed by me, that is passive voice. And sometimes in English, we also say, the door closed. Maybe there was a heavy wind, the door closed, or the door sometimes closes by itself, maybe when it's not locked properly. So in this particular context, I did not close the door was not closed by me, but the door closed. So this is called middle voice, where we really don't know who the agent is. So when it comes to Italian, we have these 3 voices, active voice, passive voice, and middle voice. So this middle voice is often rendered with impersonal C. That is called middle voice. We'll see shortly. Good. So we'll begin with the passive voice. The meaning of passive voice. We know where the passive voice is just a reversal of the agent of action. In other words, subject becomes the complement. As the classic example, Rajan ate an apple. An apple was eaten by Rajan. So there is a reversal that subject of the particular, the sentence becomes the object, or the active subject becomes the passive subject. That's the basic thing. That's how we have the passive form. So in Italian, they don't call as voce, which means voice, but they call us forma, that is form. So for them, the meaning does not change, only the form changes. That's how Italian language understand the passive voice. So that they call it as a change of form from forma attiva to forma passiva. This is how grammatically it's known. Active form, passive form. So in the active form, subject is the subject. In the passive form, subject becomes the object. This is how Italian understands voice as form, active form, passive form. Again, the classic example, Rajan ate an apple. So here, Rajan is the subject and it remains as the subject. That is the active. So when Rajan becomes the object, it becomes the passive form in Italian. Good. And when do they use? When do they use? As we have in English, when do we use? When do we use the passive form? We will use the same expression. So the first one, when the agent is not known. When the agent is not known, or when the agent is not understood or is unknown, like il documento è firmato, meaning the document is signed. So who signed the document? We really don't know, or it's not necessary. So when the agent is not known, il documento è firmato, or la porta è chiusa. We'll come to that. Why it is not chiuso, why it is chiusa. The door is closed. Then the next usage is, as we have in the presentation, when the agent is not relevant or not needed. Like when you say, la strada è chiusa. Like you are going by car and the road is closed or the street is closed. So it's not relevant who closed the road, but the road is closed. La strada è chiusa. When the agent is not relevant or needed. And the third one, when you want to emphasize the result. Emphasize the result. Like la chiesa è stata rinnovata. Which means the church was renovated. The church was renovated. Like you are part of a church and you want to say the result. Like as a result, the church was renovated. Maybe somebody sent as a parish priest and the church was in a dilapidated condition. And the person went there, the church was renovated. La chiesa è stata rinnovata. So here we don't give emphasis to maybe the parish priest, il parroco. The parish priest ha rinnovato la chiesa. So here the parish priest has renovated the church. So this is the active voice. But when you say La chiesa è stata rinnovata. So here we don't give emphasis to the parish priest, but we give emphasis to the result, what happened to the church. So there's when you want to emphasize, you use the passive form. La chiesa è stata rinnovata. Good. So we'll see now why we use here è chiusa, here è stata rinnovata, and here è firmato. So this is the second understanding. When do we use the passive form? So the first one was passive form. The second one, when do we use the passive form? And the third one, third learning is, how do we make passive form? How do we make passive form? So it's same as in English. Same as in English. Like we need a past participle. Past participle, like I bought, I buy a book. So a book is bought by me. And suppose I say it in the past also, I bought 2 apples. 2 apples were bought by me. I have eaten the mango. The mango has been eaten by me. So here we know with the continuous, also we have like I am eating a mango. So a mango is being eaten by me. So here almost in English, we can form for the passive in the, we have 18, yes, sorry, 12 forms. Simple, continuous, perfect, then perfect continuous. So among the 3 tenses, 3 tenses, so totally we have 3 into 4, 12. So for 9 forms we can make. So for the 9, the sense, except for perfect continuous, we make for all the tense forms the passive voice. But in Italian, we usually have for 5 forms. Only the 5 forms which we will see shortly. Okay, good. So the first step is form the past participle. Form the past participle. For example, prendere, preso, comprare, comprato, dormire, dormito. Then maybe parlare, parlato, vendere, venduto. So some example. Okay, here. So this is a tricky thing. We'll come to that. Good. The first one, form the past participle. That is the first step. Then the second step, the past participle becomes an adjective in the sense agrees with the subject in gender and number. Agrees with the gender and the number. Good. Now let's take 2 examples. The book is closed. The house is closed. The book is closed. The house is closed. So to close, we have the word chiudere. Chiudere, and the past participle is chiuso. Chiudere, chiuso. So when you say the book is closed, il libro è chiuso. Then the house is closed, la casa è chiusa. So here, chiuso is from chiudere, past participle, and that becomes an adjective in the sense it agrees with the subject. So here, il libro è chiuso, la casa è chiusa. So here it's masculine, singular, feminine singular. Suppose you want to say the books are closed. I libri sono chiusi. I libri sono chiusi. The houses are closed. Le case sono chiuse. Le case sono chiuse. So now from here, the third understanding is we use essere verb in accordance with the tense of the sentence. So here is simple present. So we use the simple present of essere. Once again, I say here, the house is closed. So is the simple present, or here, presente indicativo. So we use il libro è chiuso. Suppose you say the book was closed, then you would say il libro era. We can use imperfect, era chiuso. In the plural, I libri eravano chiusi. Then la casa era chiusa, le case eravano chiuse. So again, in accordance with the tense. So here it is imperfect. You can take as imperfect. And here it becomes imperfect. Il libro era chiuso. But the essere, so different forms of essere. So here, simple present form. Here it is the imperfect form. Suppose you want to say the book has been closed. And here we have il libro è stato chiuso. So here comes this has been is rendered with stare, stato chiuso. And again, now two past participle forms are there. One is from essere, stato, and another one is the real verb closed. So here, when it comes to la casa è stata chiusa. So both undergo change. So stato becomes stata, feminine singular, and chiuso becomes chiusa. In the plural, i libri sono stati chiusi. Here in the plural, le case sono state chiuse. Like mathematics, we have the same formula, but with the different usage of essere. So here has been, this sense, that is passato prossimo. So passato prossimo is rendered as il libro è stato. Now building on that, past perfect, like the book had been closed, it will be il libro era stato chiuso. So E becomes era. That is past perfect. And the last one is simple future. The book will be closed. Can you guess how it will be? Will be closed. Il libro. Essere, simple future.
Sarà.
Very good. Good, Seth. Sarà chiuso. Chiuso. Suppose how you would say, Sadip, the house will be closed.
La casa sarà, chiusa.
Very good. La casa sarà chiusa. La casa sarà chiusa. Good. So 3 steps. I go back again. The first step, form the participle, past participle of the main verb. Second one, the past participle behaves like an adjective, agrees with the subject in gender and number. Third one, use the essere verb in accordance with the tense of the sentence. So if it is present, if it is simple present, if it is simple future, that is simple future. Good. Then the last one, that is the agent is rendered with the, by, same like in English. Like the door was closed by Rajan. The door was closed by Rajan. So here, la porta era chiusa da Rajan. So da renders the word by. So if you want to mention the agent who did it, the agent is rendered with da. So here da, if it is noun, just you can put the noun. And if it is pronoun, we use the complement pronoun. That is me, they, lui, lei, then noi, voi, loro. Mete. Like suppose the door was closed by us, it would be la porta era chiusa da noi. Okay, so it takes the complement pronoun if you want to use him here. Okay, good. So this is the 4th step. When you want to add the agent, suppose you want to leave without the agent, like la casa sarà chiusa, it's perfect. Okay, good. Good. Now we'll run through the presentation, and if you have any doubt, you could ask. Good. I go back to the presentation. Good. So here we have the forma, la forma passiva, passive voice. So number 1, che cosa è la forma passiva? What is passive form? So la forma passiva si usa quando il soggetto subisce l'azione. Subire is to do, to take up. The subject take the action instead of invece di compierla. So here the subject takes the action. The subject goes under the action. L'attenzione è posta sull'azione. So the attention or the stress is on the action or the result, not on the one who does, agisce, one who acts. Like we have, il cuoco prepara la pizza. The cook prepares the pizza. So here we give importance to the cook. But in the passive voice, we just say, la pizza è preparata, here dal cuoco, da plus il, dal cuoco. So nella frase passiva, so these 2 things happen. Il complemento oggetto dell'attiva diventa soggetto. So here, complementary object that this prepares the pizza, here it becomes the object, becomes the subject. Then il soggetto dell'attiva diventa complemento di agente. So here the subject becomes the object introduced with da, by in English. If it is expressed, say espresso. So this is the general understanding of passive form. Then the next one we are seeing, when do we use passive? So when the agent is unknown, sconosciuto. Conoscere is to know, conosciuto is known, so sconosciuto is unknown. Then the agent is irrelevant, irrilevante. Then quando si vuole dare importanza al risultato, when you want to give emphasis to the result or the outcome. Then nel linguaggio formale, giornalistico, amministrativo, accademico. In these 4 like formal, journalistic, administrative, and academic language. So most of the times you will see in the formal Italian, many books will have the passive form. We'll see that C, it will begin with SA and E, C. So that they have a tendency to use passive form more than the active form. Good. Then la forma passiva si costruisce. One here, si costruisce. This itself is a passive form. Si costruisce. One forms are the passive form is formed or constructed with essere plus participio passato. And that's the first step, participio passato. Then participio passato concorda con il soggetto in genere and numero. Genere is gender, numero is number. Like in gender and number, like maybe we can say like an adjective. Like il libro è scritto, masculine singular. So here it is masculine singular. Now la lettera, feminine singular, è scritta, feminine singular. I libri sono scritti, le lettere sono scritte. Masculine plural, feminine plural. Then il complemento di agent, like agent, how do we add? So we have da. So we just use da, and if it is followed by a definite article, it becomes dal. And also it could be omitted. And as we said earlier, like the museum is closed, that's all. We are not concerned who closed that. So when the agent is not important, you can just leave. So the museum is closed. Il museo è chiuso. Then different forms we have explained, that is presente indicativo. La pizza è mangiata. Sono controllati. Then imperfetto we said with ero, with era, with erano. Then we used with essere, è stato, that is passato prossimo, è stato, sono state. Then futuro semplice, sarà, saranno, like the future form of essere. Then the last one is the trapassato prossimo also, like era stata. So we can use era also. Plus stato, then becomes trapassato prossimo. So these are the 5 forms. Often they have the passive forms in Italian. Other forms they don't have, especially the passive form is not there for the historic past and for the conjunctive. Like we say, like you may be blessed, but that type of usage is not there in Italian, but they behave like different expressions. Good. Very good. So this is another additional learning, which in fact is the same in English. Solo I verbi transitivi. Only transitive verbs, which means the verbs that have object will have the passive voice, not with the intransitive verbs, because they don't have an object. For example, andare, venire, dormire, they don't have an object. Like we don't say, we can say, I slept a good sleep, but we don't say that the good sleep was slept by me, or I went to Rome. So we can say Rome was went by me or gone by me. So these intransitive verbs, they never have passive forms, only the transitive verbs, which means the verbs that have objects, they have the passive form as in English. Good. Then these two are now what we have is now, then the next one. Sometimes they use venire to convey a passive sense. So here, venire, soprattutto al presente, all'imperfetto. In these two, simple present and imperfect tense, they use venire, how? Like, la porta viene chiusa alle 8. Like it simply means the door will be closed. So here, literally it means the door comes to be closed at 8. The door comes to be closed. Or il problema veniva discusso spesso. The problem which was coming, discussed, or many times it was discussed in the past. So in these two forms, that is presente and imperfetto, you have this viene and veniva. Oftentimes this is in the spoken Italian, viene chiusa, they use venire and the past participle form instead of using essere, only in these two cases, that is presente and imperfetto. In other places, for example, passato prossimo or trapassato prossimo, they don't, or in the future, they don't use this only in these two places. Sopratut, above all, in the present and imperfect, in mostly in the spoken form. So here just you understand, here venire is placed instead of essere. Like la porta è chiusa. So instead of a, they have viene, third person masculine singular form from venire. Then this one you will see in Italy with C, which we have already seen in the basic level. With the C, you can say impersonally, like here, forma passiva impersonale, like con si plus verbo alla terza persona, molto usata in italiano, both in the third person singular, third person plural. For example, si parla italiano. Here it means Italian is spoken, but we render it one speaks Italian, si parla. Like si vendono libri, si vendono libri. Like here it literally means the books are sold, but here they say they sell books, or one sells books, or one sell books in the third person plural form. Oftentimes you will see all the advertisements like vende si, affita si. So all these si affita, si vende. So that vende si, affita si, it's a reversal of si. So with the C, you can use oftentimes the impersonal form. That's what we have here. We'll go back to the text. So here, for example, here, non li si avvicina. So one who goes near voluntarily. Then si, ma si realizzano. So it is, in fact, it is, but it is realized in the relation. So it is realized. Again, it's a passive voice, but rendered with si realizzano nella relazione. So oftentimes we will have this usage of si in order to convey. See here, also here, non si riducono, which means non si riducono means it's not reduced. So si riducono, use of si, that is impersonal si they call it, that is used to convey a passive meaning. So we can see in many places, maybe one more example here. Non li si avvicina. We have seen here. Tasca propria e si è occupato di lui. Like it has worried him. Si è occupato. Again, the passive sense. Okay, so si could be si here, che si è avvicinato. So si is in fact a reflexive form. Like here, per questo il cristiano si fa prossimo, si fa. So all the usage of si plus verb, it is passive meaning. Good. That we call as forma passiva impersonal. Impersonal si. Okay, that's often used in Italian. Good. This is a comparison of active and passive. It's il maestro spiega la lezione. Like the master, the teacher, he explains the lesson. The lesson is explained by the teacher. La lezione è spiegata. So essere spiegato is spiegata now because it is feminine singular. Then gli operai costruiscono il ponte. The workers construct the bridge. So the bridge is masculine singular. So we read in il ponte è costruito dagli operai. Good. Any doubt on this? I pause here before we go to the last section. Just remember those steps. Past participle, use of essere, and that essere behaves like an adjective and accordingly replace the tense. Then the last one, if the agent is needed, add da or dal or da plus personal pronoun in the complement pronoun form. Okay. Good. Anastasia is leaving. Good. We go to the last section. Okay, good. We go to understand the listening. Okay, good. So listening comprehension. So we are going to hear an announcement. So that announcement is about work. So the first one, we will listen without the text. So kindly take note of the words and expression that you can hear and make meaning. That will be number one. Then number 2, we'll go to listen with the text, listening with the text. Then our listening will improve. And the third one, we will answer the questions that are at the end of the paragraph that is being read. Good. So once again, first audio alone, second one audio and the text, third one we will answer the questions. Good. Here we go.
3. Annuncio di lavoro. L'Agenzia per la ricerca del lavoro avverte che l'Hotel Reale, struttura che si trova in Piazza Dante 11, cerca 2 lavoratori per la stagione estiva da maggio a settembre. I 2 lavoratori si occuperanno di accogliere i clienti, registrarli e consegnare loro la chiave della stanza. Inoltre si occuperanno di fare le prenotazioni delle stanze e di rispondere al telefono. Infine dovranno anche dare informazioni ai clienti sulla città, i luoghi da visitare e su come usare i mezzi di trasporto. È richiesta la conoscenza delle lingue italiano, inglese e francese. Coloro che verranno assunti riceveranno una buona paga e degli sconti al ristorante dell'hotel. Per fare domanda per questo lavoro è necessario consegnare il proprio curriculum vitae con foto presso l'hotel entro le ore 20 di sabato 18 aprile. Chi verrà scelto dovrà fare un colloquio con il direttore.
Good. So you were able to catch some words or expressions. You are now free to share 1 or 2 words or expressions. Anyone? Yes, Praveen.
I got 2 or 3 words like chitta. Like,
Please come again.
Chitta. I got
Chitta,
2 or 3
very
words.
good. Chitta, good.
City. And lingve. It was a plural lingve.
Lingua, very good. Lingua.
Yeah, then some language name she took me Italian. Italiano,
Correct.
Inglese.
Correct. With Inglese, Francese,
Valencian,
Italiano.
yeah.
Good. Very good.
Yeah, and then in the beginning there was a verb, additional word, cliente. No? Clienti.
Clienti. Okay, clients. Okay, good. Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you,
That's all.
Father.
That's
Okay,
yeah.
good. Father Hensel, or Father Rufus, or Father Satit?
Yes, Father.
Yes, Hensel.
Clienti,
Clienti, good.
then stanze,
Stanze, very good. The plural of
visitare,
stanza. Visitare,
visitare.
good.
Yeah. Inglese,
Inglese, good.
yeah. Then hotel,
Hotel, okay, good. Hotel.
yeah. And aprile, I think.
Very good. The month, okay, good.
Yeah. Lavoro.
Lavoro, work, good, very good. It's about
Okay,
work, good. Thank you, Hansel, thank you. Father Rufus, could you spell out some words? Yes, Father.
Lavoro.
Lavoro, good.
Undici, stiva.
Estiva, that is summer, good.
Visitare,
Visitare, good.
al ristorante.
Very good. Ristorante, good.
Registrarli or something like
that. Okay, good. Registrare was there.
Yeah, that's it.
Good, Father. Thank you. Thank you, Father. It's good. Now we'll listen with the text.
3. Annuncio di lavoro. L'Agenzia per la ricerca del lavoro avverte che l'Hotel Reale, struttura che si trova in Piazza Dante 11, cerca 2 lavoratori per la stagione estiva da maggio a settembre. I 2 lavoratori si occuperanno di accogliere i clienti, registrarli e consegnare loro la chiave della stanza. Inoltre si occuperanno di fare le prenotazioni delle stanze e di rispondere al telefono. Infine dovranno anche dare informazioni ai clienti sulla città, i luoghi da visitare e su come usare i mezzi di trasporto. È richiesta la conoscenza delle lingue italiano, inglese e francese. Coloro che verranno assunti riceveranno una buona paga e degli sconti al ristorante dell'hotel. Per fare domanda per questo lavoro è necessario consegnare il proprio curriculum vitae con foto presso l'hotel entro le ore 20 di sabato 18 aprile. Chi verrà scelto dovrà fare un colloquio con il direttore.
Good. So now, how is your listening level with the text? With the text, surely we'll be able to get more information. Okay. Can any of you translate for me the first one, the first paragraph? We'll do together. Anyone would like to try? Anyone would like to try the first paragraph?
Yes.
Yes, Hansel. Yes.
So, l'Agenzia per la Ricerca. Maybe agency.
Very good. Agency.
For the ricerca.
Ricerca is searching, like job searching or employment searching office.
Okay. Del lavoro.
Avverte is in fact warning, but it can mean here notifies, notifying.
Okay. Okay. Lavoro, work. So, del lavoro. Of the work.
Yeah, after work. Very good.
Of the work wants a hotel reale.
L'Hotel Reale. That's the name of the hotel.
Ok. Struttura che si trova. Structure. Structure che si trova. Che si trova.
So here, in fact, we have the passive usage. Structure that is found in Piazza Dante.
Okay.
Piazza Dante is a place. Number 11.
Place. Ok. Cerca due lavoratori. Due lavoratori. Ok, due two. Cerca looking or searching. Searching as you say. Searching to for two. Maybe. Lavoratori workers.
Very good. 2 workers.
Per la stagione. For the stagione estiva da maggio a settembre. September.
Okay, what is
Maggio,
stagione
May
estiva?
to September. Stagione. Maybe season.
Summer season, yeah. For the summer season. Good.
Okay. From May to September.
Very good. Next one. Next line with that will complete.
I due lavoratori. So, I due, the two workers. Si occuperanno. Again, it's a
passive sense will be occupied.
Passive impersonal. It will be occupied.
Yeah, impersonal passive will be occupied with or by.
Okay. Di accogliere. I clienti.
Accogliere is to welcome. To welcome the customers.
Customers. Okay. Registrarli. Maybe register.
Very good. Register them.
E consegnare.
Consegnare is to submit to them, argue to them.
Okay.
Consegnare loro.
Loro la chiave. Keys, the key.
The key of the room, the room
key.
key.
The key of the. Okay. So maybe loro
So to
is
give the room key.
Room key.
Yes.
Okay.
Good. Very good. Thank you, Father Hans. Good. Yeah. Good. So it's time, so we will leave it to you. So the next page, you have 5 questions. So just to go through the text again, and you try to answer these 5 questions, and their answers are there. So you only need to select. You need to select which one will suit the text, suit the question. Good. So once again, you try to listen without reading the text to try to have more words. So if you listen twice or thrice, we will get it. And then you go to the text. So this particular learning will be helpful oftentimes when you interact with the people, because there will not be any text. And in a lecture hall, when there is something homily or a lecture is preached or taught, you need to have this particular learning that you are able to follow without text. Good. Very good. So today we began with the contemporary text from Pope Leo XIV. Then we went on to see the passive voice. Then we have concluded with the listening comprehension. Good. Thank you. So we'll meet again on Friday. Thank you. Good evening. Good afternoon.
Thank you so much, Father.
Yesu.
Grazie
Thank
mille,
you.
Padre.
Thank you. Grazie mille. Grazie mille. Thank you.